Okay, let me paint this picture or scene. Last year you bought the Pixel 5. In 2020 that was the best phone Google had to offer. You love the picture quality that all the Google Pixel phones are so well known of. Fast forward a year and they've released the 6 and the 6 Pro. So the 6 Pro is the best that they have to offer this year. The Pixel 5 was the best they had to offer last year. Now you're just someone who's bothered about camera performance. You want to know if the 6 Pro is better than the Pixel 5 or how much better it is than the Pixel 5. So on the Pixel 5 we had a 12.2 megapixel camera with OIS. We now have a 50 megapixel camera on the Pixel 6 Pro with OIS as well. Slightly wider field of view in that sensor as well on the 50 megapixel Pixel 6 Pro, but there isn't a dedicated 50 megapixel sensor option in the camera program on the 6 Pro. So on the 6 Pro we have the 48 megapixel telephoto lens. You didn't have a telephoto in the Pixel 5, and you have a 12 megapixel ultra wide on the Pixel 6 Pro, where on the Pixel 5 it was a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Now for the selfie camera, the Pixel 5 had an 8 megapixel sensor. The Pixel 6 Pro has 11.1, and we also have ultra wide capabilities on there as well. And in terms of video on the front, you can only shoot at 1080p 30 on the Pixel 5, but the 6 Pro you can shoot up to 4K 30. So on the 6 Pro, on the rear, you can shoot up to 4K 60. We also have 1080p at 3060 and then 120 and 240 FPS for slow motion. We also have a gyro EIS and OIS. On the Pixel 5, you could shoot pretty much the same resolutions and frame rates, but it didn't have OIS. So with the Pixel 6 Pro, there are a lot more features that have been added to the camera department. And this video, I'm hoping, is going to help you decide if it's just come down to camera quality for you. Is it worth upgrading from the Pixel 5 to the 6 Pro? Maybe even the 6, but I'm just comparing the best of what Google has to offer this year and the best of what they had to offer last year, obviously their Pixel 5 range. So yeah, is it worth it? Is it worth the upgrade to the 6 Pro? Me personally, I went to the 6 Pro anyway because I like the best fast chipset, loads of RAM, the beautiful display on here as well, just a pure flagship smartphone, which the Pixel 5 wasn't for me. I got bored and sold it after about 5 to 6 months. Yeah, I was quite disappointed really, because I thought the chipset and I just thought the processor, it was a bit laggy at times on the Pixel 5, but for the moment Pixel 6 Pro has absolutely smashed through everything I've done. So here is the comparison, the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Okay, so first Pixel 6 Pro on the left and Pixel 5 on the right. But show me, yeah? 4K 60.
Just one. Good idea.
Oh. Come on, mate.
Hello. Hello.
Go and fill your pockets up with leaves, please.
Walking backwards. Focus. Yeah. Over there, mate. Yeah. 1080p 60. Now on both. Stabilization enabled. Are you using the iPhone? So There's a cathedral for me. Nice, isn't it?
Hello. Come on.
Go on this way. What's she doing? Are they coming? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it was here the other night. Oh, you can turn it off. It's called Live Photo.
It's showing everything.
iPhone.
I was in it when I was here with my school.
Wow. You alright? Yeah. Yeah. Should we go walk round? Look at that. Ooh, spooky. Oh wow.
I have.
Are you alright with it?
Oh, yeah. If anyone needs the toilet, I'll show you what the toilet's like. Do you need a toilet?
No, I'm good.
So, because if you do, I'll show you what the toilet's like.
Okay, mate, thank you.
Did you want the like?
soon if it captures the ceiling. All right. Do it the outside, isn't it? Yeah. Come on then. Oh wow. Quite warm under here, isn't it? It's warm. So we're now outside of Rochester Cathedral in the gardens. It looks absolutely beautiful. Which video are you preferring? The Pixel 5 looks a little bit more reddish on my cheeks. Let me know, arm's length. Spin round. Check out the much bluer, well I say much bluer, maybe more of a vibrant blue on the 6 Pro. You can see that, can't you? I mean, outdoors in these sort of conditions, both are really, really good. Which one do you prefer? That's the question. Up the hill. This is at 1080p 60. Should see the castle.
Up the hill we go. Equal way.
So we have direct sunlight behind the castle there, or just to the right. sort of evenly exposed in the castle. Maybe the 6 Pro is more exposed now. Where the sun's gone behind the trees. This is stunning up here. Absolutely stunning. Look at that cloud. Okay, so we're at 4K 30 on the Pixel 6 Pro, 1080p 30 on the 5, and we have speech enhancer enabled on the Pixel 6 Pro as well. So I'll switch between these two. Which one do you think is the best?
In my class.
No, we can't go in the castle, unfortunately. So now we're going to go and have a look near the castle. Okay. What a view.
So what? So we can figure that to see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Daddy, can you get like a block that we can drop to see how long it takes?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So who's exposing better? Well, that sun's poking through now. Who's exposing better? Wow. Yeah. So 4K 60 on both the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Which ones do you prefer? Let us know in the comments. I think the Pixel 6 is looking much better. Selfie 4K 30 and 1080p 30 on both these Pixel phones. I think the Pixel 6 Pro is definitely handling it better. Close color. I want to see which phone exposes better.
It's gonna be the white one.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? It looks better on the Pixel 6. It does look better. Quite yellow, either way. Let's have a look at this light over here. You can see the 6 Pro's performing much better. So if maybe look at the differences now between both the phones, the way Rachel's exposed. Rachel and Aria. Video is definitely looking better on the Pixel 6. They've nailed it. Although it looks a bit yellow on the 6 Pro, to be fair. So a bit of white balance issues, but in terms of quality, I do think the 6 Pro is winning. Definitely. We have a winner here. Okay, so front-facing video. I'm in absolute pitch black here now, and behind me is that beautiful cathedral you can just see there. Move my head out of the way. There we go. You can see which one's doing better. But yeah, so right here you can't really see anything. Come on, let's head back. You can see more on the Pixel 5, I think. Yeah. So which one did you prefer? Now, I must admit, especially in the photo department, there are a lot of photos that are pretty much bang on the same. Maybe sometimes the Pixel 5 you might prefer. I think it just comes down to personal taste. I think overall, for me, what swings it is the video on the Pixel 6 Pro. I do think it's a better quality video in the end, especially in low light as well. So for me, obviously, the Pixel 6 Pro wins. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer and why. And if you do love this content and want to see more like this, then do consider subscribing to the channel. That'd be fantastic. Smash that like button as well, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.